Hello, all my toasty little bunny buns. Daisy every night, feeling rather ready for the cold weather that's already passed. 'Cause it's April! Yay! But I want to get this up and out for everyone to see as soon as I finished. And I finished this 2 days ago, Saturday. And for reference, it was 80 degrees the day I finished my snowsuit. 80 degrees Fahrenheit for anyone in the Celsius world. So, hot. But hey, I mean, this will be ready for as soon as cold weather. And yes, I do intend to wear this out in public to go grocery shopping and stuff. But we'll get some video here, and then I will talk a little bit more about what's going on. So sit back and relax. We'll start with some still shots, and we'll go from there. Of course, don't forget both my Patreon link and my Coffee link are in the description box below. Both of which are great ways to support me and my channel and help me make better videos for you, my adorable Bun Bun public. Okay, nice full view if I can. Just a tiny bit more tilt. I want to get a good shot of this. And just to be on the safe side, I will get a couple of range ones. You can't tell what they look like until after the video is done recording. Could fill down at some point. I wasn't expecting that to be perfect anyway. Alright, somewhere in there was a good thumbnail. A little bit of fun, then we'll do a lot of talking. Okay, well, there. A quick little romp around for that. So, project obviously successful. The hardest part right now is because there's a larger neck than my actual neck. It's hard to keep the zipper up at full mast because a little bit of fluff that is added with the daisy around there is just enough to pull on it. Legit though, without the head on, I can zip it up all the way to the top of the tight neck, I prefer not to do that in general with anything because I have a big neck. So I'll probably leave it at about, just a little below perfect up. I did successfully augment the hood, so it does fit on me head, but putting it up over like Daisy or whatever's head, it's not really perfect. You can get up there and have the effect if you a little bit of fluff behind me. Doesn't stab very well, mind you. Uh, I added a little bit height to it, about 4.5-ish inches from the neck up into the hood, and then I lined the hood with a really soft, dense pink fur, so it'll feel nice on the head. And I gave it a good fluffy trim, which adds another about 5 inches horizontal outward. And to be honest, when it is on my actual head, perfect. So that's a bonus. Up and down each side, there is a stripe of short pale fur, which actually kind of matches what was on the cuffs and was the trim of the hood. So that's what I was using for that, and it seems to work fine. I was able to get enough. I mean, look, I could put my hands all the way up. Isn't that amazing? And they're not dropping down. Um, I added well, it's 10 inches, but it's effectively 5 inches out, 5 inches in of this nice fluffy fur. So it'll add a good insulation to the ends of the sleeves, as well as nice comfort and an awesome look. Similar on the feet, I added the fluff out there as well, which should well go over my boots successfully and give me a much better clothing seal. The zippers on the ankles are still there where they were, which is effectively now 5 inches up. But if I need it to cinch in around where my boot area is, it'll still help in that fashion. So, still good, still useful. And the last bit I did, I'll tilt down just a little so I can show you as I'm talking, added a waistband. This was probably the most daring part I did. Reason being, taking the hood off was step one, because I had to deal with that while I still had the side seams ripped out. So I pulled the hood out, added the bottom on it, added the liner, added the trim, and then sewed it back into the neck. It was just adding to a already existent line. The arm seam, the arm to leg seam, that was a seam. I just ripped at the seam, put the strip in, did the same on the lining, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Cuffs, I have added those to so many things. I should have a master thesis on adding fluffy cuffs to every coat I could possibly get my paws on. I could do that in a heartbeat. And yeah, that part was easy. Now, when it came to the waistband, I didn't have real major problems, but this was definitely the going out on a limb. I had already done everything else. All the seams were completed up to that point, and I was like, I tried it on, I thought, I'm flexible, but it still kind of squeezes the jelly beans a little bit too much, if you get my saying. Especially when I would try and put the hood up, and anytime I was getting anything in my shoulders, because you lift your shoulders, it's lifting the area around the jelly beans, and it wasn't bad, but it was not super comfortable and was reducing flexibility to a good extent. So, brave me, I didn't want to mark up the exterior of the suit at all, but I want to make sure I did a clean cut in relation to the outside layer. I had to cut it with the outside visible. So I kept a ruler from the bottom of the zipper to the bottom of the pocket zipper as I flatly laid out, as flat as I possibly could, on the end of the couch, and cut along under the zipper, under the ruler that was lined up at the bases of both the pocket zippers and the front zipper. I succeeded. It actually turned out pretty clean, as you saw a few moments ago. Uh, One minor problem I wasn't thinking about. The pockets were in there. I didn't pull them out before I cut. So the pocket bottoms, both pocket bottoms, I cut off. Um, don't worry, I sewed them back on. But I was like, as soon as I opened it up, I looked at like, and I sat down on my chair to start sewing. Like, oops. Well, that'll take me 5 minutes on each one to fix, but. And then the final mistake I made was on the last seam, the last bit. I'd already sewn the exterior, all the waistband of the exterior was all on. I'd sewn the interior of the waistband onto the top half. And then somehow in the process of having this whole thing inside out and the legs kind of stuffed up into the top, so I wasn't dealing with all of that just kind of hanging out on me as I'm trying to sew by hand a flipped out lining seam, I somehow managed to turn it around 180 degrees. So my left hip inside was now over on the right hip. The right hip was on the left hip. It all looked fine. It all lined up fine. We're just looking at a liner which is not attached to the body part directly, except at like the cuffs and on the zipper and stuff. You don't necessarily notice it's twisted, especially since it's kind of inverted halfway, so you're not seeing everything perfect. It all kind of looks like a mess. But as soon as I verted it back to normal, I tried to get into it. I got one first. I was like, why can't I get my leg to fish down through the hole? It just doesn't seem to. So I got my arm up. I fished up all the way to the hole. I'm like, okay, I got a hole. I put one leg in. Like, I can't get the other one in. I fished the hole up, and I was like, this seems really uncomfortable. I tried to pull it up any further. Like, this doesn't work. And I realized, that's when I realized I kind of Mobius stripped myself a bit. Go figure. So yeah, 3-ish hours later, I had ripped out that seam, verified everything straight, re-sewed it back in twice as usual, and ta-da! Everything fits. It looks good. It feels good. It feels nice and toasty. I can definitely see this being some good outdoor warm gear. And the gloves are not necessarily, I don't have to use these mittens. I have a ton of different pink gloves and mittens and things. I've made plenty of pink mittens and things. So probably won't wear these when I'm driving the car or anything. Probably wear glovey gloves. But hey, these work. There's nothing wrong with them. They're still comfy. They match things. I love the outfit. Also, it is warm, but if it gets too cold for even this, it is thin enough, it's small enough, I can easily get it inside my winter coat. And I'm pretty sure I could still be wearing pants under this. I'm currently not wearing pants under this. I'm just wearing it as the t-shirt and undie gutchies. But I'm pretty sure I can get pants on under there. Feels like there's plenty of space in there if I needed to. But I don't think that's one of the few things I'm pretty sure the legs are well padded warm enough. But I could easily slip into a coat on top of this and double duty it. Have a lot more toasties for a nice, super, super chilly walk. Not today. It's colder than it was on Saturday. It's only, high today was only 60 Fahrenheit, so much chiller. I'm standing here in this for even just a little while, walking around. I'll be a little toasty, so pretty sure it's doing its job. It is nice and quilted, and there's a little bit of cotton batting underneath the exterior layer before you get to the liner part. So awesome. Yeah, Project Snowsuit. It was fun. It didn't take too much effort. I think it was only like 2 weeks maybe that I worked on this and done. Easy peasy. Nice little blowout. Nice fluff out. Prettification made it even more awesome. And now I have a snowsuit that I'm gonna wear out in public. Yes, I am that level of fabulous. I have issues. Anyway, yeah, that was that. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's just me showing off a thing I own now, but I mean, isn't that what most of this stuff is? Anyway, yeah. So thank you for spending some time with me and listening to me babble about and looking at my new cuddly warm project. Please feel free to like, to comment, subscribe, hit the little dingly bell for the little dingly bell, let you know when I post new videos. Who knows? Could be this little bunny. It could be anybody wearing this cute snowsuit. Heck, if people enjoy this, I might be willing to do another video with, say, the winter coat on top of it, or different mittens or something, or different critter inside here, like put Caddy in it. Uh, we can see. Anyway, yeah, this was fun. I hope you had fun too. Uh, Patreon link and Coffee link are in the description box below, both of which are great ways to support me and my channel and help me make better videos for you and my amazing public. It can help me afford to buy more nifty projects like this and get them done and able to show them off. And of course, commission videos are always a thing. Feel free to message me on anything, wherever you can find me. Email, Twitter, Telegram, FA, YouTube, whatevs. If you find me, I can respond. You may be able to hire the A team or get a video made. One of those things. But for now, this little buddy's gonna hop off and get a little bit cooler. So I hope you all be good little toasty bun buns, and I'll see you again real soon. For now, stay fluffy, my little buns. Stay fluffy.